Thomas Clifford's Karate Academy. Tom, thanks so much for being on the show. Everyone looked really good.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, it was great. It was great. They were great. Now, we saw about 3 different types of martial art, 3 different systems, 3 different curriculums. You want to tell me what's behind that?
Okay, classically, every system has a particular area that it emphasizes. Kenpo is most famous for its applications. It's self-defense, if you will. Long fist is extremely developmental, works on the body, flexibility, strength, endurance, agility, coordination. That's really its claim to fame. Long fist is not void of application. Its self-defense within long fist is very potent, but it's not as emphasized as in the Kenpo system. So to really get a first-class martial arts education in as short a period of time as possible, we find by integrating Kenpo and long fist for the empty hands, come up with the best result. Filipino martial arts are used to enhance people's reflexes. There's nothing that's going to make you move as fast as an attack with a weapon. It tends to motivate and stimulate and get people on their feet, on their toes, and reacting a little bit quicker to certain stimulus. So again, it enhances the empty hand skills.
What are the origins of the Kenpo?
Kenpo's most accepted history is that it had its strongest developmental heyday in Hawaii in the 40s.
Right.
Adriano Imperato, Ed Parker, these are guys that are considered the fathers of the Kenpo system. But technically the art traces back to China and of course India, but a lot of it's speculative.
Then you have the long fist, and for our audiences, long fist is based from?
Long fist is considered Northern Chinese Kung Fu. The method we do is a hybrid method that was developed in Communist China in 1953. A lot of science behind it, a lot of sports medicine, a lot of research and development went into that art. As far as physical development, enhancing flexibility, strength, stamina, I haven't found anything that'll top it. And when I do, that's the system I'll implement.
All right, and the Kali, well, Kaju Kenpo, where's the origins of
Kaju Kenpo is, again, it's a hybrid eclectic Kenpo system. Came out of Hawaii. Adriano Imperato is really the brains behind it. He's my teacher's teacher's teacher.
Okay.
He trained Vince Black. Vince Black trained Tom Bizzio, and I'm a direct student of Tom Bizzio. Really potent self-defense system. Cuts right to the bone. A lot of technology behind it. A lot of Chinese medical technology is put into the art, woven into every technique. So somewhere along the line, somebody had a very good understanding of the human body and how to break it apart. And as far as self-defense goes, it's definitely tops.
So we see here 3 different approaches, 3 different curriculums. Obviously, people are getting a lot of information. More effective than one system, would you say? Or
not necessarily more effective. The fact of the matter is that we've tried to get away from the idea of this is a pure art or this is a traditional art, when in fact the writing's on the wall. The arts are constantly evolving. Every top level practitioner is always doing research and development, always trying to find a better way. You know, people say, well, you can't reinvent the wheel, but you can definitely make it better. Otherwise, we'd have wagon wheels on our cars.
Right. Well, we observed in your class that there's a lot of high-energy motivational techniques I saw that you use.
Absolutely.
You want to tell us about a little bit more?
Traditional martial arts classroom, you know, everybody talks about, you know, in the days of old when the knights were bold and when they trained, they had to, you know, walk the class uphill, you know, and come back uphill, and 6 inches of snow. And the fact of the matter is, every great teacher really just wants their students to absorb the information, to acquire the skills. And the method that you go about doing that with is basically up to you, and you got to decide on that method based on effectiveness. High energy classroom motivates people, stimulates people to excel, and I find people are motivated more by influence than they are by authority.
Where can people get in contact with you?
Okay, we're in Orangeburg, New York. That's Rockland County. Our phone number is 914-365-6461.
Again, please.
914-365-6461.
All right, terrific. A great show. All right,
Well, thank
terrific.
you. Thank you very much.